2, 1. All right, so we're live. We'll see who joins in. All right, looks like you're gonna have to go there. You're going there. Hey, welcome to the channel, guys. Hey, Ghostface, how's it going? You know, it's Monday night, and I want to get more into some live stuff. So I have some fan mail here. Not fan mail. Yeah, how about you? You doing well? How was your holiday? So I have some FMF returns from Jon Jabs and from Erik Jabs. This is actually the Kahoot, one of the last Kahoots that Erik did. I finally got my return. Out of the 100, I placed 68th. Just got out of the hospital. Everything all right? Yeah. Did you tune into Jon's last live stream? I guess it was the Friday. This fan mail, Friends Mail Friday. By the way, this is a Pete Alonso that I pulled out of one of these boxes that I got from a purchase I made off of a guy named Art. And in the box was, among other cards, is a Pete Alonso 2018 in the box. You never know what treasures are hiding in them boxes. That's why I buy them. I keep buying them off this guy. He keeps bringing them to me. I keep buying them 50, 60, 70,000 at a time. Doesn't matter. The last one was one of the smallest ones I got off him. Was 45,000 cards, roughly. I mean, the boxes are, you know, like 3,200 count boxes and stuff. So anyway, we look at this. I'm going to, you're the only one here, but that's okay. It is what, about, let me check the time. It's 8:30 on the East Coast. Where are you located, by the way? What video is that? Jon's last one. Oh, you're in Florida. Okay, so you're East Coast. Oh, yeah. How's that hurricane working out for you? Hopefully you're okay. You're hunkered down at least, and your cards are safe. Oh, look at this. It's already, he never sealed it up. That's funny. Oh, you can't see it. He never sealed it. He just kind of pulled over and taped. And that tape didn't hold. This tape held on the sides. This tape held here. This tape held here. This tape, either someone pulled it off or whatever. I don't know. It wasn't even taped. It wasn't even sealed. All right. Well, let's see what Jon sent me. I sent him a bunch of unopened non-sports cards and stuff. The last couple of Friends Mail Fridays he had. Since I know he likes collecting toys and stuff, I figured he'd like some cards that might be associated with those type of toys that he collects. I'll put Mr. Alonso there, even though I'm not a big Alonso guy. I'm a Mano guy. Ah, okay, it's moving slow. Yeah, his last video, he did a live auction, and I don't know. I didn't care for it that much. So I don't know. He's changing things on his channel a little bit. All right, so that's that. Let's see what Mr. Jabs gave me. He sent a pack of Flashback Fridays 2007 Topps baseball. Okay, we'll open that up. He sent an unopened pack of 1989 Topps. We'll look at and open that up here shortly. He sent a little note, so let's see what it said. All right, nothing very. It says Boom Slang, thank you for the FMF package and your continued support in keeping the pastas alive. John, P.S. Keep the videos coming. So there you go. Handwritten notes. Gotta love it. All right, so next we got this team pack. Oh, look at that. Look who's on top of this. He knows I'm a Yankee guy. So let's see what he sent. I see a Giancarlo Stanton on the back. So we have a Donnie baseball. We have, who's this? Hideki Matsui. Nice. Sorry about that. I gotta put on my glasses to read. We've got a Alex Rodriguez. Not any Yankee uniform, but still. It's A-Rod, right? We got a another A-Rod in his Gallery Stars. Oh, that's not good. Losing your cards, man, to a storm. Yeah. It's heartbreaking losing them. Trying to replace them is just could be a financial hardship. Yes. There's another Hideki Matsui. How about a Chen Ming Wang? And the last one is a Gallery Artist Proof Giancarlo Stanton. Artist Proof. No Jeters this time, but he sent me Jeters the last time, so that's cool. That's cool. He's holding on to them Derek Jeter rookie cards. He is. I know he is. He's hoarding them. All right, so let's open up this pack we got from Jon Jabs. It's a 1989 Topps. Look at that gum. That gum's pretty clean. Well, it broke. Pretty nice gum. I'll eat it. Jabs boys may be afraid to eat it, but I'm not. Oh, man. It just dissolved in my mouth. Ugh. All right, gotta go spit it out. That's terrible. All right, I won't be dead come morning, but woo! That instantly dissolved into nothing but a gob of, I don't know, like pure rotten sugar. All right. Well, that's a lesson on what not to do, kids. Don't eat the gum. There's a nice wrapper. Some of these wrappers sell. Maybe 50 years from now, I might be able to get $100 for this wrapper here because it's in pristine condition. Maybe I should have saved the gum too. 2 Ripken rookies and a handful of Frank Robinson and Brooks Robinsons. Not to mention all the others. Yeah, it's Brother, I feel your pain. As a kid, we lived in an apartment growing up. It was like a 6-story apartment. And the people in the apartment above us, I don't know, I had my cards because we had 2 bathrooms, and the one bathroom was kind of just used as a storage for different things. And I had my at the time. I mean, you look at it back now, it wasn't a lot, but have you seen the old milk crates? You know, the plastic crates, and people carry albums in them now and stuff like that. Well, I had a nice milk crate, about yay big, and had all my cards in there, and their water flooded down from upstairs. The ceiling collapsed and went right on top of all my cards. I lost all of my stuff that way too, most of it. And yeah, I was just like 12 years old, and so I had to start all over again too, basically. But over the years, like I have older brothers, and I was able to get their cards from my oldest brother. Gave me all his cards. My next 2 oldest brothers sold me their cards. Um, yeah, no, but it's things that are out of our control, you know. In your case, it's an act of God, you know, but in my case, it was just an act of, you know, whatever, an accident. So, but yeah, it is what it is, and we carry on, we carry on. So let's look at these cards here while we're talking. All right. So we've got, well, buy the shirt. You can buy a shirt for like $4 probably. All right, who do we have? Anyone good in this pack? We're just gonna look for anyone good. Oh, Carlton Fisk. There you go. Hall of Famer right there, Carlton Fisk. There's one good card. And let's see, who else do we have? There's another Hall of Famer. Lee Smith. Bobby Bowe. Howard Reynolds, the announcer on MLB whatever show. So that's it for those. Got 2 Hall of Famers out of that. So thank you very much there. Well, we got one more thing to go, so we'll open this one up there. Yeah, the original Pudge, right? Not Pudge Rodriguez. All right, so we have a Ryan Howard. There's Jeter. Jeter makes an appearance and followed up by Ken Griffey Jr. Nice. Then a Miguel Tejada and a David Wright if you're a Mets fan. So Tejada, there's talk of him maybe making the Hall of Fame. I don't know. I never followed the guy to know, but right here's two good cards right there. So I got a Jeter from you anyway, Jon Jabs. Yeah, you may be bogarting those Jeters in your PC, but one of them got past you. So how do you like that? All right, so now let's open up what Eric sent. And yeah, this is sealed good. And this is a pretty hefty package. I know he's said that only the first couple. I guess there was a pull tab on that. Could have just pulled on the tab, right? He said not to make any requests. So bubble wrapper down on the floor. Let me read his note. Dear Boomslang, thank you very much for your fan mail package that you sent me. Sorry that it has taken a while to get back to try to write you a proper thank you note. I never realized how much work YouTube could be, especially with doing case breaks. One of the hardest parts about keeping up with fan mail replies has been fulfilling specific requests. I've chosen some older packs and some newer packs of baseball cards for you to open. I hope that you enjoy ripping them and find a decent card or two. Thank you for watching, Eric, and there's his note. Boom. So, not handwritten, but then again, I didn't handwrite him one either. I typed it. So, now, let's see what he's got here. My brother-in-law just sent me I don't know if you heard that ding. He sent me a message saying he saw the video and he thinks I'm in some video somewhere. And he wants me to confirm whether it's me or not. That's interesting. Maybe someone's been recording me while I was recording them. So inside here, there we go. Let's see. Jab channel got big. Remember when he could actually talk to each other on his live stream? Can't even read them on our. Yeah, I know. It zips by real fast. So 90 Fleer, 88 score. Here's 92 tops and 89 tops. Ah, there we go. Some new 2018 Series 1, 2017 Series 1, and archives from 2018. I just got a box of them. I haven't opened up yet. That's the next thing I'm going to open up, I think. And I may just do a live one. I don't know. So let's go right to this one. Let's preview the best. All right. So Tyler Wade. I don't think he's a Yankee anymore. Shohei Ohtani. I don't have many Ohtani cards. I got another one now. Nice. That'll go right there. Larry Doby. George Brett. Nice. Too bad they didn't have these nice, crisp, clear photos like they do. I'll put that over there. On the new cards. On the old cards, the original. Here's Jack Morris. Hall of Famer, right? Larry Doby's a Hall of Famer too, by the way. Randy Johnson. Pitcher for the Diamondbacks, it says on the hat. That's the 82 design. Nice, Hall of Famer. Jesse Biddle, never heard of him, but that's a rookie card. And Ferguson Jenkins, currently the only Canadian in the Hall of Fame. If Larry Walker makes it, he'll be the second one. So right now, Ferguson Jenkins, that's his claim to fame. Is that he's the only Canadian in the National Baseball Hall of Fame. That's fine. Thanks for turning in. It's okay. It's cool, brother. I'm going to continue recording live, and whoever joins in. If not, this video will post later on. Anyway, so thank you, brother, and take it easy and hunker down and make it through that storm. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. All right, Ghostface. Catch you later. All right, what's in here? Let me see. This is 2017 tops. We've got a Yankee on top, Aaron Hicks. Nice. He's a Yankee. Don't know who it is. Gazelman. Rookie, though. Jason Hamill. Who's this? Chris Davis. Corey Dickerson. Mark Trumbo. Bryce Harper. Nice. Right there. Nice Bryce Harper. All right. Catch you later, Ghost. Jake Arrieta. Nice. He's a Philly now. Braden Shipley. Okay. And Kyle Schwaba. And let's see. So, got Aaron Hicks. All right. So, that's that pack. Let's see what else we got from Erik Jabs. Fan mail Friday. Actually, Kahoot response. Get out of there. All right. We got a John Jasso. Look at that hairdo, man, on that guy. Eduardo Rodriguez, Lewis Brinson, Future Stars, Dylan Peters. Oh, here you go. How about a Ryan Sandberg, 35 years. Ryan Sandberg. Nice. Will you focus? I guess we'll do all right. Then we've got this Miguel Sano, Ian Happ, Gold Cup card. Back in the day, that used to mean rookie card, but Carlos Rondon, a Sterling Marte, and the last one is a John Lackey. Alrighty. So that's down. Now, let's see. Which one shall we do next? Well, let's do the 92 tops. This is from Erik Jabs. One of his final Kahoot drawings. And in here are random gold cards, I believe. So let's see who we've got in here. Oh, yeah, I remember these. I don't know if you ever had a chance to play these. You hold them up to like a 100-watt light bulb, like it is, and you can see right through the dots and pick out the winning combinations. Man, I killed them on that. That's why you'll see now that the cards, if there's one in here, they'll have winner stamped on it too, because the first round of cards they ran out, so they started stamping them with winner, which means it was a second edition, second printing of the cards. That's a little bit of trivia for you. There you go. There's Rock Raines, Tim Raines, Ray Langford, Deere, Sean Hilliges, and Ramon Garcia. All right. Tim Raines was the card in there. Let's see, what else do we have here from Mr. Jabs? You know what? Those of you that just tuned in, and I don't know who's still here or not, but do not eat the gum. All right? Eric's right. Don't eat the gum. I ate the gum from Jon Jabs' 89 Tops pack that he gave me, and it almost killed me. All right, so these score. There's a little trivia card. And who do we have in here? Hey, Zach's Packs, how's it going? Yeah, don't eat the gum. If you would have been here 10 minutes ago, you'd see me rush out of here, and you probably would have heard the toilet flushing in the background and me gargling. Now, let's see. Lee Mazzilli, Bob Walk, Andy Hawkins, Don Asse. Wow, that was a bust pack. Kevin Elster was like the card there. Nothing in that one. Yeah, this is, I'm just opening up. Yeah, you didn't miss it. You didn't miss much. I opened up, I had some mail from Jon Jabs and Erik Jabs from their FMFs. So just the replies from them. And they sent me packs. And I'm just opening them up. Wade Boggs, there you go. That's the card from there. So far, Boggs is the card. And that's it. Wade Boggs is the card in that pack. And then what I think I'm going to do is, after this pack, I'm going to do, because I've done some time-lapse videos of opening or sorting through some of my boxes from the 45,000 card purchase I made a couple weeks ago. Yeah, don't eat this gum. It may look good, but it's just to fool you. It's just to fool you. This one doesn't look nearly. The other one looks so fresh. And as soon as I put it in my mouth, it turned into instant, I don't know, like instant vomit. And I didn't want to vomit, but I had to get it out of my mouth because it felt like, yeah, I didn't want to swallow it, that's for sure. All right, so what do we have here? The gum really warped these cards, but they're still in good shape. So you can buy a sweater. And let's see, who's the card here? Oh yeah, moldy gum. I saw the one. Where he had Jim Abbott so far had bought the little dispensers with the candy inside, and he opened up and they were moldy. And the following weekend, I went to a flea market and found a box of that stuff too. And I'm like, thank goodness the guy wanted like $35 for it. I'm like, nah, that's all right. He's like, oh, you got to pay $70-some for this anywhere else. I'm like, that's okay. The candy's moldy inside, just so you know. And then walked away because he's overpricing it. If the price was right, I may have bought it. Oh, the gum went through and killed this guy right here, Rick Roden. I don't know if you can see that, but it's all stained up. You can see just the watermarks on there. He's got welts, like, so that's trash card. And wow, the card's in there. It's a Jim Abbott card. By the way, this is some people are asking me to show some of the cards that I get out of the sorts, because I put the time-lapse videos up, because to sort a whole box takes you, an hour or so. And this is one card that I pulled out of it, 2018 Pete Alonso. Really nice. You don't expect to find stuff like that in lot purchases like that, but you never know. So what I have here is just one of the boxes. And I have actually two of them sitting here. I have not gone through them all yet. And I grabbed two, so let's see. It looks like this is all going to be a bunch of score on this one here. So when you buy them, you take your chances. So this one whole thing here is all score. You can see all the different colors. So they're all that score. So we're not even going to waste our time going through it. Oh, there's some non-score. Look at that. There's a couple non-scores in here. There's a couple Fleer. Joe Carter. So a couple non-scores in there. But other than that, I mean, just look for the different colors. And yeah, there's only a couple non-score. That's all. Another Joe Carter. And what I do is when I sort these, I sort by manufacturer first, and then I'll do a second sort where I'll attempt to separate them by year, which takes a lot longer. Yeah, so there is a couple non-score ones in this here, but not a bunch. Nothing to write home about, but you can pick them out. It just saved me a whole bunch of sorting right there. All right, and looks like the second sleeve is going to be 50% of it is going to be score or more. So looks like, and I'm going to start doing more live stuff anyway, so people can tune in and tune out whenever they want, come and go. Obviously, I like the way Danny and Gray kind of has a little fireside chat, and he has his collection out, and he goes over stuff with people and just talks about collecting, and he shows some of his stuff. Eventually I'll get to that point, but I've got so much stuff right now. My wife's getting a little upset because I do have so much. About 1.6 million cards. So yeah, she's afraid I'm going to have her move out instead of the cards, which I wouldn't do, but we're going to have to clear out the garage, I think. I have to buy a shed and put all the stuff from the garage in the shed and put my cards in the garage. Let's see. Then there's some sleeves of these upper decks in here. I'm not going to go through them all. That's kind of how I do. I do a sort, and then I'll just stack them up by manufacturer. Have you seen any of my time lapse? one 1.599 million. Yeah, well, just check out my time lapse of videos that I've been posting just recently. Kind of just zips you through, but you don't get to see too much of the cards. You just see the stacks go zip, 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 pile up, zip, zip, gone, and then the boxes fill back up. I don't have enough room here to actually do it all because I got a 40-inch TV here for my monitor, and that takes up most of my table here. But this box here looks like it's going to be like 3 different manufacturers, which is fine. I only paid $75 for these for 45,000 cards, so I'm not going to complain. He's been selling to me all summer long. I kind of ran into him on Facebook Marketplace, by the way. Where are you from, by the way, Zach? Oh, you buy into breaks? I do that. I started doing that a couple times, but yeah, and you almost have to because the cards are so expensive nowadays. What part of the country are you from, or where are you from? I'm from. I live in New Jersey. And here's some Fleers, some more upper decks. And maybe I'll get a Jeter in here, huh? Maybe it'll be a Jeter rookie for me. Upstate New York, okay. You near Farmingdale? I think that's what it's called. There's a place in Farmingdale that has a bunch of cards that they sell fairly cheap by the box. You can buy them. I've never been there, but I've contacted them because I wanted to buy from them. And the guy basically told me for the drive it wouldn't be worth it. And I'm like, nah, how many cards you got? I'll buy them all. I'll buy them all. But stacks, and these cards are crisp. They're brand new. Like they just came fresh out of packs. And this guy Art that I bought these from used to be in the business back in the day. And I asked him, I said, well, how many cards did you have in your inventory back in the day? He said 20 million cards. Can you imagine 20 million? That's ridiculous. What's up? Okay. Albany's the capital, isn't it? I could be wrong on that. Don't hold me to that. Yeah, I'm from kind of central South Jersey, or the northern part of South Jersey. Yeah, that's where I'm from. So I'm like 40 miles away from Atlantic City. So the National next year is within driving distance for me. Wait, there's a goose. I dig that mustache, man. Check out that mustache. Crazy. Yeah, it's So how old are your sons? If you don't mind me asking. The goose, yep. My kids are growing up. They're like 33 and 35 now. Billy Buckner, rest in peace. Old Billy B. Oh, you got little kids. Nice. Nice. They're just about at that age too. The 7-year-old anyway. He understands. 5-year-old maybe. Do you make videos? Yeah, I do. I've been shooting videos with my granddaughters. They're like 2 and 3. 2 and 3.5. So nice. And what's the name of your channel? Zach's Packs? When we get done here, if I'm not already subscribed, I'll look you up and give you a subscription. Because even if you, like, people don't have any content now, they may want to start, and they'll already have all these subscriptions sitting there waiting for them. You know, that's one thing I don't understand about this community is yet it's like, why does it take so long for people to just subscribe to your channel? I understand they restrict you on the number of subscriptions, because I run into that all the time, because I sub to everybody. When the Jabs are doing their live streams, I'm clicking on everybody's name, even if they don't throw up a freaking we donate money to their thing. I'm subscribing to everybody, and I always get a lot of notices from here's some 82 tops in here, 81 tops, Snapchats, yeah, super chats, yeah, that's it. Here's some 82 tops, a nice little stack of them in here. 81 tops, I mean. Let's see if there's anyone good in here. Ken Force so far. Mickey Hatcher. Mickey Hatcher again. Bob Horner had 4 home runs in one game, I think. That's his claim to fame. And that's it. Some rookie stars of nobody we know. Nobody we know. Nobody we know. Nope. Yeah, those super chats. You know. And turn around, you look, and like Erik Jabs' channel just keeps taking off, getting further and further out there, going up on 40, excuse me, like 42,000 subscribers now. And crazy. And he gets as many as one day as it takes me a month to get. You know, there's a Joe Carter, maybe a Hall of Famer one day, maybe. Here's some more 81 tops. See who's in here. No one, no Hall of Famers there. And let's see who's here. There's Rafael Palmeiro, if you like him. Hey guys, thanks for joining the channel. Those guys who just joined. Earlier I opened up some fan mail FMF returns from Jon and Erik Jabs, and that was recorded earlier, so that when this video goes up, you'll be able to see that if you want to see what all they sent. Here you go. Here's a young Edgar Martinez. And now I'm just going through some of the boxes, sorting through some of those boxes that I bought off this guy, this 45,000 card lot that I bought. Hey, Frank, how you doing? Yeah, they do. I've seen them. That's the only way the only Kahoot I ever won, or was part of a winner of, was that night that he got, like, I don't know, over $1,000 was donated to him. I would assume, and he gave away 100. He gave away 100 like Kahoot winners, and I registered 68th on the little quizzes that he gives you. So that's what that return was. I opened up earlier. Those packs of cards. He said not to send requests, but I still had to send a request, like for Yankee cards. But you know, you can only hope. And he said in his letter he's just too busy to handle personal requests now, that he just sends out packs of cards. And he explained that on his channel the other day too. But you know what? He's got to hire someone, or he's gonna, you know, you don't want to say it, but he may lose viewership because he's lost that personal touch with his followers, you know, and people, you know, want to still still feel that, hey, this guy's a good guy. He's a friend of mine. We talk, we chat, we talk baseball cards. Heck, I helped him get his start, kind of thing. And then to have him kind of, yeah, then he teaches, right? So, I just would hate to see him lose any of his viewership because he has lost that personal touch with people and doing all the breaks and stuff like that. Yeah, doing the breaks may have got him a lot more followers and stuff. But he needs to hire someone. If his wife's not going to help him out for whatever reason, she works, and who wants to work and come home and do that too? I understand that. So he may have to hire someone. You get so big, and if he's making some decent change, and it appears that he is, because he's been throwing a lot of coin around on these boxes of cards from the National and all this good stuff here. He's got to have some kind of decent income from it, because that's not a teacher's salary buying those boxes. So for those of you that are here, I'm just sorting through one of these boxes. Just someone made comments on the channel that they wanted to see some of the cards, and I was just throwing up those time lapse videos, and that's something new that I just started working with and playing around with, and that's from my iPhone. So I don't know if you can stop your time lapse and just go to regular record mode to record the finds, what you find. So that'll be my next video. I'll have to play around with that. This box looks like it's basically gonna be 4 different cards. We got all these upper decks. We got a couple Fleer. We got these Fleer. We've got these 81 tops, and it's going to be like 75-80% of the box is going to be scores. I'm not even taking them out. They're just slowly filling up. They're just staying in the box. I'm not even going to take them out because they're scoring. But so I'm sorry, Zach. Did you tell me what the name of your channel is that you started? You started a channel. Yeah, the Jabs boys do send. They send nice stuff. They get a lot of nice stuff from their fans too. So you got to give them, that. So there's a Fred McGriff, a Will Clark, Darryl Strawberry, Rafael Palmeiro, Steve Grace, or Mark Grace, sorry. All right there, bunched up in that little stack of cards. Yeah. He's got it locked down. I do a lot of the same stuff. Matter of fact, you'll see some stuff that he has that I end up picking up the next week, and or vice versa. I'll pick up stuff, and then next week he picks up the same stuff at the flea markets. So it's whatever's out there, whatever catches your eye. To me, anyway. What are they doing there? By the way, for those guys who just new tuning in, this Pete Alonso I pulled out of one of the boxes, so I quickly put it in the penny sleeve and top loaded that. So this is not one of those boxes, though. Unfortunately, there's a Manny. But these cards are crisp, man. I mean, the corners, they're just like they came fresh out of packs. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm beginning to think sometimes he does just open the packs and gives me what he doesn't want. Here's some more 81 tops. This box is not giving up anything really good. But you never know. We're not at the end of it yet. And I have to really just sit down, and once I do a final sort, see what's here. There might be a Jeter in here somewhere that may have gotten stuck to the back of another card that allowed it to get past the filters. Zach's Packs. Okay. I'll give you a sub as soon as, if I'm not already subbed, I'll give you one as soon as I get off of here. Here's some more 81 tops. I know they're upside down. Are they upside down for you guys? They probably are, because the stinking camera's upside down. But this guy, the Art, that I bought these off of, and I've been buying off of him all summer long. He said next month he'll have some more cards for me. He was in the business back in the day, and I asked him how many cards he had in his inventory during the heyday, and he said 20 million cards. 20 million, that's ridiculous. Oh, okay. You do breaks on your channels too, Zach? Trout numbered cards? Yeah, see, I'd love to get some Trout stuff. But, you know, even though he's a Jersey boy, maybe I'll just get lucky and bump into him one day down in Millville when he's down visiting his 300-acre house down there in Millville. Here we go. Yeah, this guy had 20 million. There's a Pudge Fisk. So, I mean, there are some, like I said, all these cards, they're so crisp, the corners. You could shave. These corners are so sharp and crisp, the edges. You could shave with these babies. I mean, look at that. Look at that edge. I know it's hard to see, but check it out. Those cards. That's a stack right there. That's like it came out of a freaking vending box. Well, it was his, it was his business. He did shows. He did all that stuff. So he's liquidating. Guess what he's got left? He's no longer in the business. So I've been the recipient of whatever he kind of doesn't want. But that's the way it is when you buy these bulk lots. I bought 300,000 cards off this one guy towards the end of last year, and 300,000 cards. That loaded up. I took my wife with me to get them, and of course, she wasn't helping lifting the boxes. But and the guy who sold it to me had a bad back or some kind of medical issue, so I had to carry all these boxes down, and from a second floor apartment. And yeah, his apartment was just jam packed. So he was happy to get rid of them, and I was happy to take them. And he gave me a whole bunch of other stuff. Hey Josh, how's it going? There's some more 81 tops. And this box is just about done. Like I said, 70, 80% of the box is just these old scores. So I didn't even drag them out. And I'll go through these again. This was an easy box to sort because it was already basically sorted. There's a Harold Baines. Nice one. But yeah, this is kind of a formula that I picked up from Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys, where he sits around and kind of goes through some of his stuff, and whoever wants to tune in can tune in, and whoever wants to just watch and see what's going on, they want to chit chat, they can. And he actually gets quite a few people sitting in his room for hours on end just chit chatting. He does NASCAR. He does a lot of NASCAR. I sent him because I went to a flea market, and not a flea market, a yard sale, and last year, and I bought some bulk boxes, 5,000 count boxes, and one of them when I got home, one of them was just nothing but NASCAR cards. So I went through them because he said he would like people to donate any Jeff Gordons that they had. So I went through and picked out all the Jeff Gordons in there for him and sent them to him. It was, I don't know, like 22 cards, but still nice. You have 250,000, Josh? Oh, just 250. Well, what do you collect mostly? Baseball? How old are you, Josh? May I ask? Are you an adult at least? Well, just because, I go, oh, you're 10. Okay. Well, then you need your parents to go on to something like Facebook Marketplace. And that's where I find a lot of my guys, people selling stuff too. That's where I found Art, this guy Art who sells me these cards. I just turned 60 years old, Art, Josh. That's 60. Yes, the 27th of last month. So I'm 60. I've been in collecting cards seriously since 1972. So yeah, been doing it a while. 1972 Topps. Football and baseball are like my favorite of all time designs. Yeah, but still, I mean, your dad's, he knows his way around, I'm sure. Facebook Marketplace and all that. And that's how I find people selling stuff. I bought 210,000 card lot a couple months ago, and the video's posted. This guy up in Levittown, PA, and he started out. It was up like $4,200 he wanted for this collection, and I just waited and waited, and I saw over a month the price dropping, and finally I went on and looked again, and the price was down to $800. It went from $1,200 to $800. So I called him and I said, would you take $700? And he said $750, and it's yours. So I'm like, sold. And I drove up there and got it. Oh well, 57. That's not bad. Not old either, but yeah. Collection appraised. Whew. Good luck there. Yeah, about appraising every card in your collection depends on how many you have. You would just have to get like the money cards appraised. Any really old stuff, like, let me see what I got here. See if I can find them. Like, if you had old stuff like this, you guys recognize that guy? He's not driving a white Bronco, but he's not riding in a white Bronco, but I got a feeling. This is O.J. Simpson. So you need like your money cards and have them appraised. There's an O.J. I don't do football anymore, but I collected these back in the day. These are some of my older ones. There's a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and then there's a Mantle. But this is like a phone card. So I saw that and I'm like, yeah, why not? Add that to my collection. How about a Gale Sayers? Yeah, and condition obviously is condition. Like there's companies. PSA is very expensive, but there's JSA, there's Beckett, there's ones that are a lot cheaper. If you're not looking to resell them, and then they'll encapsulate them for you. I have way too many to do that. How about a Sweetness there? Walter Payton. So, just some of your older cards. There are error variants of, not this one, but the Lawrence Taylor one that has no back, no printing on the back. I think I have that somewhere in my collection. Yeah, I mean, obviously, the older they are and the better condition, those are the ones you have to protect. Right now, I'm in a protection mode. I put everything in penny sleeves, but I have so much to do. I've burned through 20,000 penny sleeves, and I just bought another box of 10,000, and just for this one here. Hey, Zach's Packs, thank you. I'll hook you up with a subscription as soon as I get off of here. Yeah, it's getting late here too. We're on the same time zone, right? No, where are you at? You're in Cali? Where are you at, Zach? I don't know if you told me. Which guy was in Florida? The other guy was in who was it at? That was Ghostface, right? Yeah, well, we're going to say you're in New York. You're upstate New York, Zach. So, all right, Zach. Yep, Albany. All right, so there's that one. These are little football game cards. Just slide this along to the posters. Here's a Joe Willie Namath. I was a big Namath fan as a kid. It's not focusing very well. There it is. These are just little inserts that came in the packs of cards. 5-yard loss. That always pissed me off about that. My football hero was a 5-yard loss in the game. 72 Tops football. That's my favorite football design right there. Again, that's because that's when I first started collecting. And I do not have a Namath rookie card, so. Nice. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, like I said, older is. Everyone wants the older stuff, obviously. No one wants the junk wax. What else do I have here? What else do I have here? Let's see. I've got. How about this? Eckersley. Rookie. AKB cards. And then some newer stuff. I got this Piazza, like first day. This Piazza Zenith. It's kind of like a clear see-through card. You can see through the bottom of it. This Piazza. These cards were worth some money back in their time. Probably not so much anymore. That's why they're in the screw downs. I tell you, that's how old these are. They've been in there. They got the single screw downs, no magnets. Magnets are something new. Newer anyway. What else do I have? Oh, okay, here we go. We'll go over some. We can look at some autographs I've got. How about this? Okay, yeah, I'm getting that. I'm getting all this stuff about. Yeah, I didn't open it. Okay, I just got one. Don't open it. So that's Bobby Shantz. He's a local guy to Philly. Philly area anyway, and he signed this for me at a card show. Some of them I sent to his house too. This is a eBay purchase. Again, I'm a Yankee guy. That's Chris Chambliss autograph. Yeah, I hear you, KB. How about that one there? That's a Tommy John relic autograph. I got this through the mail from Mel Stottlemyre about a month before he passed away. So Topps 2019. I don't even know how many I've got actually. I don't have many new cards. I have newer, but not new. How about this? Guidry. I'm a Yankee fan, so you're just going to see a lot of Yankee stuff from me for the most part. Bernie Williams, numbered autograph. And these are like, most of these are eBay purchases, and or I picked them up at card shows like this one here. Hey Mike, what's going on? Oh, okay. No, you didn't miss much. I opened up some FMF responses from the Jabs boys. Ate a piece of gum from John's 89 Topps pack. Not that piece, but that's from Erik. And so after eating John's, I was going to eat Erik's. How about, you guys ever heard of Mark the Birdman Fidrich? Crazy antics on the mound. How about this one here? How about a signed Todd Helton? Maybe someday he'll be in the Hall of Fame. It's got some crazy stamp on the back too. It's hard to see, but it's like when you go to the Notary Republic and they put that choo-choo stamp on there. Yeah, I watch the Jabs all the time. How about this? I pulled this out of a box. Bought one box. Pulled it out. Nice. Numbered A-Rod. Then I bought this off of eBay. Cost me like $300. It's hard to see. It's in the wrapper, but that's a Harper auto relic. There's a piece of jersey in there or something. Auto jersey, it says. Ozzy Albies. Bought this off of eBay. Got it fairly cheap. How about this Bo? Classic. And then I got some older football again in here. Here's some Gale Sayers. Another Namath, but not his rookie. Another Walter Payton. Oh, okay. You live near the stadium. Nice. You go to many games? Or can you just watch it from the building across the street? How about a Bradshaw? This is a nice OJ, but it's got a crease in it. These are ones you can see it go right across his face there. All these football cards are from my PC I collected when I was a kid. There's an OJ. That's an insert that came in the packs of cards. I met Ryan Sandberg at a card show when my kids were little. Took him there. And got Sandberg to sign that. Now he signs through the mail for like $5. You can get Sandberg's autograph. How about this? So this is a book I got. And again, I'm a Yankees fan, guys, so you're going to have to bear with me. So I don't know if you guys know who this is. This is Bobby Richardson. He played second base for the Yankees for about 11, 12 years back in the 50s up into 60s. And he sold me this book. I've corresponded with him through TTM, and we were corresponding back and forth. And he offered me his book, and he said he'd sell it to me for $10. So I said, sure, just autograph it for me. So he did. He signed it inside for me. And basically it says, to Mickey, my best wishes, Bobby Richardson, Yankees 55-66. And then, of course, he's a Christian, so he put John 1:12 on here. I read this book, and I was supposed to, this past summer, go down and he invited me down for lunch to him down in South Carolina. He lives in Sumter, and he's lived there his whole life. All those years playing for the Yankees, he would just travel north to North Jersey and get an apartment there and, go to the games from his apartment in North Jersey. He was a very good friend of Mickey Mantle's, by the way. He's always trying to get Mickey Mantle to, find Christ. And I'm not a religious person by any stretch of the imagination, but he finally, when Mickey Mantle, if you guys know Mickey Mantle, he died from cancer, and he finally asked Bobby, to come and read to him and pray with him, and he found Christ right before he died. And Bobby Richardson, to this day, still hands out those. They call them tracts. If you guys know anything about religion, and I don't know where my track is, but basically, long story short, he invited me down this summer, and I so wanted to go visit Bobby Richardson. I wanted to interview him for my channel and all this good stuff. Would have been great, I think. But he was on vacation in his book. Josh says he's 10 years old. So here's some cards you guys may or may not have. Sandberg rookie. How about this Jeter? Here's a Jeter. I paid $2 for that one. Here's an A-Rod foil card. Here's an A-Rod electric diamond. You can see the electric diamond stamped on there. That was a special inserts. And then a Mike Piazza. This is a Piazza rookie card. So this is my Piazza rookie card. How about this? Chipper Jones. Nice. Here's a die cut. Picked this up for $30. Griffey Jr. rookie card. $3 Griffey Jr. card. This one came out of my PC. Another Griffey Jr. Another Griffey Jr. And it goes. I have tons of cards in my collection. Here's one of the few Otanis I have. That I'm buying that one off of eBay for I don't know how much, I don't remember. How about a Kirby Puckett? Centering's off on this. Kirby's a little bit high. Tony Gwynn. Another Tony Gwynn. Another Tony Gwynn. And how about a Rock Reigns rookie card? And let's see what else I got. Oh, I got more autographs. There you go. How about this? Craig Biggio, got that for $24 off of eBay a year or so ago, and it's got a nice piece of patch in there and game worn jersey. How about this? Bob Feller also has a piece of uniform in there, autograph. That's an eBay purchase. How about Alkaline, or Alkaline as the rest of us call him? Nice. He signs through the mail for like 10 or 20 bucks. I bought this off of eBay. It's numbered to $2.99. These are some that I got in person autographs. This was a long time ago when Pedro was playing minor league ball for the Dodgers. Met Hoyt Wilhelm at a card show. Got him to sign this. This was an eBay purchase. Eckersley. This was through the mail. $10. Wade Boggs. Signs through the mail. This was through the mail. Raleigh Fingers. That was like $10. This was an eBay purchase. Andrew Benintendi. Game worn relic and autograph. Nice. eBay purchase. Nomar Garciaparra. Autograph relic. This was, I forget where I got this one. Might have been eBay purchase. Joe Carter. Let's certify on the back. This was an eBay purchase. I don't know if you guys are old enough to know him. All right, Josh, see you later. That's Jimmy Pearsall. The guy who had the nervous breakdown. They made a movie about him. He said, I read an excerpt from one of his books. It said the best thing that happened to him was going crazy. He ended up spending 30, 40 years in baseball altogether as a coach and stuff like that. Scouts. He said the best thing that ever happened to him was going crazy, he said. Here's a Josh Hader. Yeah, but I mean, he recovered nicely, and he still managed to be in the big leagues for like another 20-some years as a scout and coach. How about this? If you guys know who Maury Wills is, big-time base stealer back in his day. Autograph relic. Here's a 5-star numbered to 150 eBay purchase here, Robinson Cano. Then here's just an old Yogi. The theme here, guys, is mostly I'm a Yankee fan, so I collect a lot of Yankee stuff. Another Yogi. By the way, Yogi used to live in North Jersey. How about Billy Martin? Bobby Richardson talks about him in his book and talks about the whole thing that led up to Billy Martin being traded to the A's was because at night at the Copacabana, they're out celebrating his birthday, and Bobby wasn't with them, but he knows the story. Mickey, Moose Gowron, Billy, and maybe a couple other, Whitey Ford, they went to the Copacabana. That's a Roger Maris 65. Here's another Roger Maris. They went to the Copacabana, ordered a lot of food and drinks and stuff, didn't have enough money to cover the bill. And Billy Martin, as a joke, just signed at the time, the owner of the Yankees signed Hey, guess why 100? What's up? And signed that owner's name to the bill, and they submitted it to the Yankees for payment. And the owner found out, and while the Yankees were on the road in Kansas City, Casey Stengel had to. I think it was no, it might have been Ralph Houck. Ralph Houck was the manager then. Had to tell Billy Martin that he was traded, and that's how young Bobby Richardson got the uniform number 1, which used to be Billy Martin's, because Billy got traded, and then the next day on the homestand, the equipment guy came in and handed the new jersey number 1 to Bobby Richardson. That's how Bobby Richardson got uniform number 1. And there you go. Piece of Yankee history for you. What else do I have here? All right, you guys might like this. You might like it. I don't know. Let's see. How you doing? Guess why? I'm doing fine. How about you? Where you from? How about this? I know it's a Sammy Sosa. The car was worth something back in the day. Used to be worth something. Nice Bobby Bonilla update. Hi, from California. And you might be able to appreciate that. Some Dodgers there for you. Koufax, Drysdale, and Johnny Padres. Those autographs, the ones that I just put away, that was Hoyt Wilhelm. I met him at a card show years ago out in Las Vegas when I lived out there, and he got him to sign some cards for me. This is Wade Boggs. I got this Wade Boggs through the mail, TTM. Just mailed to his home. He signed it for $10. Sent him $10 cash. He signed, sent it back. And this is while I lived in Vegas. These guys would come out. The minor league stadium was like 3 blocks from my house, and we'd go up there and get these autographs. And Pedro, while he was playing for the Dodgers at the time, got him to sign some cards for me. He's a jackass, though. Yeah, but Pedro's a jackass. Here's a nice 75 Nolan Ryan. A little off center, but most of the cards from the zeros, you all know the story. Centering issues. How about some 75 minis? I don't have many of them. I just picked up another one Sunday in the flea market. So I try to pick them up when I see them, even if they're nobodies. How about the cloth ones? Yeah, I'd like to have Ryan's. Anything Ryan is good. This is a cloth one, sticker card, whatever you want to call it. I pick them up whenever I see them too. Cloth again. This is just an insert from the score. Can you imagine pulling one of these and have all 3 autographs on it? Because they used to have individual cards in their autographs. And I'm a big Mantle fan, so I got like this complete set of Upper Deck Heroes Mantle cards. Nice Mantle there, Upper Deck. It's like a Now and Then. It's a reprint of a Mantle, but still. Here's an original. 65 RBI leaders, Mantle in the center bottom. All Hall of Famers right there. Two of these guys are Triple Crown winners right there. Carl Yastrzemski and Mickey Mantle. Triple Crown. There's a 65 Mantle on the home run leaders with the killer, Harmon Killebrew, and Boog Powell. How many home runs did Mantle hit that year? Mantle had 35, Powell had 39, and Killebrew had 49. And it's just a checklist, but it's got Mantle on it, so that makes it worth a little bit, even though it's numbered up. How about a Yankee stamp album? And then I picked these up because they're just neat. Number 7. There for a while. Topps retired baseball card number 7 on the checklist. Like no one would get issued that card. It would be reserved for Mantle. I don't think they do that anymore, though. All right, and for you guys that like some other sports, how about some old basketball? Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain. How about some Jerry West action for you? And then here's some Mantles. Now these were inserted in factory sets, like on the top of the boxes, I believe. Randomly inserted. I bought these off of eBay for a couple bucks each, but tried to get the whole set, but didn't quite do it. They're just little gold refractors, whatever. Did you? How do you like it? Jerry West, man. Isn't he the guy that's the like his silhouette is used for the NBA logo, right? Jerry West is the guy. That's his silhouette, right? Then just regular ones, non-gold. And then I got these Dunrush ones. So I'm, like almost anything Mammoth I try to pick up. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, my brothers used to they're all older than me, and they used to collect too. I ended up actually getting their collections when they got tired of it. A little hard to see that one. There we go. Yeah, I hear you. I know. That's all I do now is baseball. But back in the day, like I'm 60 years old, so I started seriously collecting as a kid in 1972. So, and I got back into the hobby probably sometime maybe late 2017, and it's just too much. You can't afford it, like you said. You buy a box that has one pack in and costs you $150. Oh, and you get 3 cards in it. Like, come on, Topps. You guys killed the hobby in the 80s with overproduction, and now you're killing it by overpricing everything where people can't afford it, And these are just random cards I'm picking out of the box I have behind me. How about this? Ripken's rookie. How about some Jordan baseball? Put that up there. There we go. How about Maddox? Here's another Sosa. How about a lot of people like Ken Seiko? Seiko rookie. This here's a Molitor Trammell rookie card. It's miscut. Here's a Gary Carter rookie card from 75. And then we're switching. Well, let's go. Let's stay with baseball. How about Joe Carter? A little off-center cut there. How about a Mark McGwire? Ah, yeah. Who bought that one? I watched it, but I didn't see it go up. I don't know. Maybe I missed that. But I thought I saw all the auction. I went back and watched the whole replay. Oh, maybe they did. Yeah, but you know what? I wasn't fazed by it because I already have one. How about this? Carlton Fisk, the original Pudge. Roger Clemens. Off-center, Tom Seaver. This one is off-center and a little worn on the corners. George Brett. And how about Ripken update? See that signature on there? Cal Ripken Jr. See that? I wish I could find my Ripken autograph. I sent some cards in the PSA, and Cal Ripken signed a second-year card. He signed it on the back, just like that. Just like that. Cal Ripken Jr. Now, obviously, he doesn't sign it that way now, but PSA sent it back, told me it was counterfeit, not real. I'm like, you're kidding me. Did you know Mickey Mantle had 3 different signatures growing up through his professional career? His first signature he used a little bit, then he had a second signature, and then he changed it up again towards the end of his career, and that's where the fancy loopy MMs come into play now. As a matter of fact, I patterned my signature after his second signature as a kid. There's an OJ. There's another OJ. And Bradshaw. Eventually, I collected everything. Yeah. Yeah, so I was a little upset. The PSA sent me my returns and told me some of my stuff was not real. Let's see what else we got here. How about this? You're going to see a lot of Yankee stuff from me because I'm a Yankee. How about a Gary Sanchino there? Yeah, so I submitted 15 cards because it cost me $250 to join their club. I sent in 15 cards they did the appraisals for free. A third of them came back as counterfeit or not legit anyway. How about Bobby Richardson? We got this through the mail. Sweet. And how about this Didi I bought off of eBay? Nice Didi Gregorius. This is picked this up at a card show. Greg Bird, who actually is not doing anything now. And here's a Luis Severino numbered. That was an eBay purchase as well. But yeah, and then I also sent in a postcard size lithograph of Ted Williams autographed, and I sent in a Hall of Fame plaque, Yogi Berra autograph. Paid $100 for the Ted Williams to get it certified. Came back as counterfeit. And I paid $35 for the Berra, and it came back as counterfeit. And I carried those things around me for like 40 years. I mean, I just had them in my collection. I took care of them. I took really good care of them. I kept them in a binder, I kept them like treasures, especially the Ted Williams. Just to have it come back like, oh yeah, the clubhouse boy signed it. Sorry. They don't even give you a legitimate reason as to why they think it's not real. They're just like, nah, that looks counterfeit. So let's see what else I got here to share with you guys since I got you. Oh, speaking about that, here they are now. Here are those PSA submissions that I was just talking about. So this is not one, but I'll share this with you before I get into the PSA. Whitey Ford, who now no longer signs through the mail. This is a really sweet auto with a piece of uniform in there, 2-color piece. Really nice. I like the older relics because it's like a wool uniform. It's not like the polyester stuff that they use nowadays. So here are my PSA submissions that were legit. Start with the non-baseball. Joe Montana. I got him through the mail. TTM. This came TTM. Second year card. How about this was not a PSA submission, so hold on. There you go. This is a PSA submission. Got this in person at a card show in Las Vegas. Greg Maddox. Got this in person at a card show in Las Vegas. Harmon Killebrew. Now the card itself is all boogered up. I didn't do that. I got it that way, but I liked it so much that I picked it up anyway. And then I just said, you know what? The card's boogered up. It's only going to increase the value of that card if I get him to sign it. Hey, Kyle, how's it going? PSA submission. Came back legit. Don Drysdale. My other Drysdale came back as counterfeit. So 1/3 of my submissions came back. And I had the video. I got a video posted on this. Talking about it. Here's another one. Paul Molitor. This is one of the ones I was so happy came back as legit. By Roger Maris. Treasure that card right there. Little beat up Joe Morgan card, but signed and legit by Joe. And then Johnny Bench. Now Johnny Bench signs through the mail, TTM, but he charges like $75 or something like that. Hey Kyle, I'm doing fine. How are you? How was your Labor Day weekend? Good, I hope. Now that it's coming to an end. I also picked this up as a this is part of an auction that I went to, and I bought just lots, box lots, and this happened to be in there. There's a couple of these in there. Some Ted Kennedy cards. Oh, looks like Jabs is on, guys. So we're gonna have to conclude this real quick. There's a Catfish Hunter autograph, legit. And last one, guys who like football. Joe Willie Namath autograph, Game worn jersey. As far as football goes, he was my football idol too. All right. Yeah, catch you later. I'm going to head over to the Jabs channel too. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time, guys. Yeah, why not? End it there on a good note. All right. Catch you over on the Jabs channel. This is Boomslang signing out saying peace, and we'll see you in the next one.